Next course of business, the pull start rope here broke. I'll move this for you. That's been broke for a number of years, and this has got electric start, which works, but since I'm here fixing stuff, I might as well finish fixing everything else that's broke on it. This should be a pretty easy fix. I'm just gonna take the 4 bolts for the recoil starter off and then see what's on the inside and go from there. Some dead spiders in there. So this unit, I'm not positive. It appears as though it's held captive. Yeah, it is pinned over. So it should be just a matter of hooking, putting some tension on this somehow. Yeah, like that. Once I get enough tension on it, threading rope through here, hooking it up, and then we should be good, but we'll get it up on the bench and look at it. All right, so this is like a typical recoil start on one of these things, on one of these snow blowers. I thought that there's a piece of rope still broke off on this pulley, but there doesn't appear to, so I'm not really sure. The knot must have broken and the handle came out. Doesn't really matter. These things really work pretty simple. So this thing, as it spins, if you look here, these little arms come out and they catch the cone that's on the crankshaft for the motor on that. So as you yank it, they protrude out. This whole thing spins, and then it spins the crankshaft. Then when you release the pull cord, they pop back in. So then that crankshaft basically just spins freely in here. Pretty ingenious design. The nice thing with this is that you can restring it without having to rewind the clock spring in here, because trust me, you wouldn't want to do that. That's an absolute pain. Now, I don't have any like actual rope. The only thing that I could find, since it's pretty late at night and I had to go to Walmart, was this paracord. Bonus points for the American flag colors, but what I'm going to do is cut this open. Hopefully not cut the paracord. Actually, it'd probably be smarter to grab the tape. Imagine that. Almost got it. All right. So I believe the trick with this one is to spin this. Actually, it would be this way, yeah. So you spin it. Well, these are protruding. Probably about, I'll go one more. Tension seems pretty good. I'm not sure if there's a limit to how many you can on this. We'll try that. All right, now I'm going to take a pin. If I can get this in here, I have to get something small. See, will this work? All right. So now that clock spring is wound up, what we're going to do is feed a piece of rope through here, through the output, pull a bunch of it, tie a knot on this end, and then we're going to allow this to rewind that cord. And the whole object is to have enough wound up on that to where when you pull the handle, you don't hit the end of the rope and break it. So let's see, if I was an end, probably put right here. There we go. One trick you can do is take a lighter and melt this end off right here. That may help. I'm hoping this will go through without that. should, yeah, I don't know, 4 foot, 5 foot, whatever, you could pull it out. You don't want to put too little, like I said, because the cord will snap when you hit the end. And you don't want too much, because then it won't all spool onto that. Well, that didn't cut very well at all. Huh. Let me use a knife on this. A little bit better. Let me get my torch here and just melt this end a little bit. Hopefully this works. All right. So now the hard part is going to be to feed this. You can see in there, there's a little hole. Might be a little difficult. Yeah, you should be able to see it. I need to feed this through this little hole out. So let me put this back in there. Well, that's really not the best. Let me use, there we go, this should work. There we go. Should be able to pull it right out of there. Look at that. Now what I'll do is I'll tie this end in a knot. That should be enough to not pull through, but what I'll do, well, I guess, you know what, I'll probably just leave that. I don't think it's going to be in the way. Shouldn't be, since this only spins when you pull it. All right, so I took the locating pin out, aka the screwdriver, and then let's let this thing wind itself back up. And there we have it. So now I got to put the T-handle on, but we're definitely, as far as I can reach, not out of rope, so we should be good. Let me go get that handle. Same deal here, we just feed it through here. Put a couple knots in it. Pull that with a pliers so it's good and tight. Good and tight. There you have it. Let me pull it again. Get that out. It's all rewound and seems to work correctly. So pretty easy. If you have that problem with yours, just do what I did and you'll be able to fix that versus buying a new one of these. Who knows how much these are, $100, $20, who knows, save yourself the money, just get some rope. I don't know if this paracord is going to last on this, but it's got to be better than the 15-year-old rope that was on there. Thanks. All right, if you look closely in here, there's like teeth. That's what the inside of this, as it pops out when you pull it, grabs onto, and then essentially as soon as this starts spinning and you release the handle back, nothing touches here, so it's free spinning. This model also has an electric start, which that's what I use most of the time, honestly. But if I run out of gas or something, it's kind of handy to have the pull start on it. So I think this, see, how did this go? This must have, all right. There you have it. I'll do a quick pull. It doesn't have a carburetor on it, so it's not going to start, but just, yeah, feels pretty good. Shouldn't have any problems starting. Like I said, I only use that if it runs out of gas and I got to start it. But awesome, got that fixed. Now we're going to go on to the control up top that's got a lot of play in it and fix that.